Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Sarah Bernard, and I'm joined by the author of The History and Haunting of Lemp Mansion, Rebecca Pittman. We've been talking about the very interesting stories that you've discovered and uncovered while researching this book for the last 2 years, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and we were talking about Elsa Lemp, and you've got some other favorite characters from the family. And I almost hate to say characters because these are real-life people. But
right. Well, Billy married the lavender lady, Billy Lemp. She would go everywhere in lavender and to get attention. Beautiful, beautiful woman. But when they divorced, it was called the biggest divorce scandal in St. Louis history. 2,000 people tried to get into the courthouse for this thing.
Now, why was it so scandalous? I think divorce in the early 1900s was scandalous alone.
Exactly. Because everything came out from ladies of the evening. One of them called the Queen of Tenderloin, and him shooting cats, and it was just every awful thing you can think of hit the air. So
everything was revealed.
Oh, it was bad. So anyway, they were, Billy's still a favorite, and unfortunately he shot himself in the mansion when it was the brewery offices. So they turned it into the brewery offices after the last Lemp died, Mrs. Lemp. And then Edwin, the youngest, I think he and Elsa are my favorite because Edwin had to clean up after everybody. He's at every wedding, every funeral, every probate. His signature's on everything, passports. And he lived to be 90. He died in 1970, and his last request was for all of the famous art that this family, they were multimillionaires, was to burn it. He told his houseman to put it all in a big pile, all the paintings, all the art, all of the mementos, drawings of the brewery, and burn it when he died.
And so this is all in your book.
It's all in the book.
In great detail. I don't want to ask too many questions because I know everybody's probably anxious to read the whole story.
Thank you.
And tell me about the Pointer family, just shifting to today, because today a lot of people in St. Louis know the Pointers and know that they own the Lemp Mansion. They brought it back to life.
Yes. In
a new way. And there's an interesting correlation between the two families.
Well, the Lemps had 9 children, and so did the Pointer family. And I think how synchronicity, the synchronicity involved with that the two families that cared for and loved this place had 9 children. That gives me bumps. But when you see the before pictures in here and what it looks like today, what they've done to restore it, and those people have poured their heart into this place. Paul Pointer said, the house saved us as well.
Oh, neat.
And I love that. Yes. And you can see it. And the food is incredible.
It's a fun place to go. I've been there, and my family loves to go there. So today, a lot of people like to hear about and talk about the hauntings at the Lemp and how it's still a haunted place. So what do you know about that?
CNN called it the spookiest place in the world. How do you beat that? USA Today put it in the top 10 most haunted places. I've been in a lot of these places. I've stayed overnight in a lot of them, and I've never had anything happen back to back like this place does.
So what do the Pointers say about that? Because they're there every single day.
I love it. Paul Pointer's favorite saying is, we knew it was haunted when we bought it, but his favorite phrase is, but there's just no putting that genie back in the bottle.
So they're okay with it. They just love it.
They don't promote it that much. But like you said, it's out there, and he says something happens every day. It's more a presence you can sense. But I love it there, and I miss it when I go back to Colorado.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
And here you are in St. Louis, and you're going to be there this weekend. So you've got 2 book signings. Remind our viewers again.
Bellefontaine Cemetery Chapel is tomorrow night. Chapel's right inside the main gate on Florissant from 4 to 6. That's going to be a PowerPoint display, an hour-long lecture with pictures, so lots of stuff.
Is that where the Lemp family is buried?
Yes, they are. Their tomb is there.
Okay.
And then Sunday from 1 to 4 is Lemp Mansion, more informal question-answer book signing. There'll be books at both places to purchase, so a lot of people have been asking me that since it's not a bookstore. Yes, we'll have books.
Okay, so go to the cemetery for the lecture and the books, and go to the Lemp for brunch or dinner and
yes,
the
their
book.
famous Sunday all-you-can-eat chicken dinner.
Right.
Oh my gosh,
it's to die
and
for.
at 1:00, the Gateway City Ghostbusters are going to be there.
Oh,
so
wow.
bring the family.
How
it's
fun.
going to be fun.
How fun. All right, well, there it is. So there's lots of opportunities to meet Rebecca this weekend. And up next, we're going to switch gears and learn how the West African dance styling of Afriki Lolo has made its way to St. Louis and how you can attend their upcoming celebration. Stay tuned to STL TV Live.